Hello, friends. Today we are going to travel back in time and look at some basketball prices going back to 1990. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all my collectibles friends out there in the universe. How is everybody doing? I hope you are having a great week so far. We are to Thursday. Can you believe it? The week is flying by. My Saints face the Eagles this weekend. We need to bounce back because it has not been pretty. The last 2 weeks we've lost by 2 points each time, so we've got to pull it together. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We come out with almost daily videos all about sports cards with a little bit of a finance twist, and we enjoy having you. Please also hit the like button if you like what you do here. It helps us with that old YouTube algorithm, gets the word out on our videos, and a little tappity tap on the notification bell so you are notified every single time we come out with a new video. All right, guys, today's video is going to be a two-parter, actually. We're going to be talking about basketball cards today. I'm going to come out with a football card video as well, but I want to show you kind of my reference guide here, and it is the first Beckett basketball card magazine, the classic MJ cover. It's from March, April 1990. I was about to turn 9 years old. This was a big time for me. Big time. And so this was the first, I remember actually seeing this. I remember seeing this in the store, I remember picking it up, along with the football guides that came out just about the same time as basketball. Basketball and football Beckett's came out right about the same time there in 1990, maybe late 89 for football. But anyway, it was exciting times for sports card collectors for sure. Beckett magazines were great because it offered, for me, like I said, I was about to turn 9. I could read all the articles. There was a lot of really great articles in there along with the price guide, and it was a sports magazine outside of just a card magazine. It all kind of melded together. So it was awesome. So I'm going to show some screenshots of what's inside the magazine. What does the price guide look like? And what were the prices like back then, and kind of how did we look at it? How do we look at comps? It's a very different world today than it used to be in 1990, I can assure you. And so when you look at this, there was a couple of articles. Well, first off, on the inside cover, there's an ad for 89.90 Hoops basketball, which was a big David Robinson rookie card chase set when I was a kid. And I remember going to the card shows in the shopping malls, and the David Robinson rookies, I remember they were literally anywhere between like $40 and $50. They were not cheap back in 1990. I never had one, but I just remember there was some really cool cards. The Jordan card from that 89.90 hoop set, as well as the Magic and the Larry. Those are just classic cards that I remember seeing in the card shops and at the card shows when I was a kid. So that inside flap, and again, I'll show these pictures as I'm talking. There's also a cool article too that is called Round Ball Issues Finally Find Rhythm, and underneath it says, collectors now wonder how many basketball sets are coming rather than when the next set will be available. And I thought that was just funny and ironic, thinking about what we're dealing with today, how many different sets. And if you think back to those times, they were just printing a lot more of one set or a few sets. Now you've got many, many different sets that they're printing less of, but of course, still printing a lot in total. But I just thought that was kind of funny. These things are like these magazines are a time capsule that take us back to that time, kind of put you in kind of the mindset of what people were thinking and kind of just the overall feel, the vibe, if you will. That's what the kids say these days, right? The vibe. I'm vibing. It gives you the vibe on what it looked like. So I think that's so cool. All right, let's go ahead and dig into the price guide. And let me just warn you, this is going to make you cry a little bit. This is going to make you cry. And we'll just say Michael Jordan rookie cards are up a lot from where they were in 1990. Now, keep in mind, he had not won a championship yet. His first title was in 1991. So these are the years where he was really battling and losing to the Pistons, kind of leading up to his reign as the all-time great. So the way that Beckett had it back then, the Beckett magazine, is they had a high price and a low price. The way that it's explained in the magazine is more about high price and low price, kind of as an average, a national average, And it does say, regionally you could see, prices that are higher in some places, lower in others. It's not a perfect science. They explain that, but it does offer some sort of an idea of kind of what was considered a decent high price and a low price. There's also mention too, as well, to now again, pre-grading. There's no grading in 1990. So it's talking about condition, and it's talking about excellent condition, near mint, etc. And it does say, the thing that's funny though in there, it says for pre-1980 cards, so not 86 Fleer, but pre-1980, if the card is in, gem mint condition, if you will, you would expect to pay a premium to what you would see on that high price in the guide. So I just thought it was interesting, kind of, because if you're comparing kind of what we do today compared to back then, it's just kind of cool how it was laid out. All right, for the MJ86 Fleer, you could expect on the high side to pay a whopping $175 for an 86 Fleer rookie card for MJ. On the low end, $100. For the sticker, for the MJ sticker that I'm now chasing around trying to get in an 8 for, a couple $1,000. A $15 card on the low end, $25 on the high end. Now, this is why people prospect, folks. This is exactly the reason why. This is the fun sports betting part. Because if you went all in and just spent all your money on Michael Jordan stuff, back then, you just held and just hodled, as the crypto folks say, hodled forever, you'd be in great shape. Take a look at some other ones. 80-81 Topps Bird Magic rookie card. On the low end, $75, but on the high end, more like $125 for one of those puppies. A complete set of 84-85 Star Basketball, the kind of the controversial Star Basketball set. On the low end, $500 for the entire set. On the high end, $900 was the estimate on the high end. And believe it or not, the MJ Star rookie card, the number 101, was actually considered to be more expensive than the 86 Fleer rookie card. It's listed at $100 on the low end, $200 on the high end, as compared to $175 on the high end to the 86 Fleer rookie. So, and I kind of wonder, I was about to turn 9, so I don't know. And if anyone in the comments would like to say, if you were kind of a little bit older than me back then and kind of had a little bit more wherewithal as what was going on, was that Star rookie card considered to be, more rare? Was that considered to be the true rookie in 1990 as opposed to the 86 Fleer? Just kind of curious on that, because I'm not sure. It's valued higher here, estimated higher. And I'm just wondering, I don't remember, and I was a kid, I don't remember kind of what the overall thinking was. The Star MJ rookie cards compared to the 86 Fleer, really kind of the grail of basketball cards. The big one, the 48 Bowman George Mikan rookie card. And this was on maybe the priciest card at $750 on the high end, $350 on the low end for a copy of the 48 Bowman George Mikan rookie card. A complete set of the 66 card, 61 Fleer, the iconic 61 Fleer basketball set. On the low end, $1,000. On the high end, $2,000. With the Wilt Chamberlain rookie card coming in on the low end at $150. $500 on the high end. Jerry West rookie card is another example. The logo man himself, $100 on the low end and $250 on the high end. So believe it or not, folks, when people tell you that sports cards are worthless and it's just a waste of money and all that stuff, oh man, it's just funny. Now, again, we would be talking about the vintage stuff in 1990 when all the dealers were like, oh man, these kids, they only care about the Don Mattingly rookie cards. They don't care about the Mickey Mantles and the Hank Aaron's and the Willie Mays of the world, or the Jerry Wests or the Wilt Chamberlains and blah, blah, blah. Those were the vintage cards of the day. And people, again, like today, where there's a huge emphasis on, Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert and Luka and Zion, et cetera, and the list goes on. Now, look, this is part of the sports betting part. Again, if you were getting in on Michael Jordan before he was Michael Jordan, then you were doing okay. But totally different times. But what I would say is check out those old Becketts. Even if you're my age, I'm 40, so that's right in my wheelhouse. I was living that when I was a kid. But even if you're younger, check those out, because it offers history lessons. It offers good insights into kind of where we've come. 1990, believe it or not, is what? It's over over 30 years ago, 1990, and it gives you a really good idea. And this was leading up to really like the big boom. This is kind of like right as the boom is starting for cards, the junk wax era, if you will, kind of right there. I know some people don't like the junk wax era slogan, but it is what it is. It's just that time period, and people know what I'm talking about when I say that. So take a look at those. They're a fun read, and just kind of good to look back on for perspective. All right, guys, I hope that you have an amazing day ahead of you. Like I said, we will have another one. We'll have a football version of this video coming out as well. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.